Welcome to Ask Prep, your trusted companion for NEET and JEE preparation. Today we will study about a very important topic of biology, which is cancer and its treatment, oncogenes, chemotherapy. This topic is not only important for your exams but also for understanding one of the most feared diseases of modern times. Let's dive deep into it and make sure you grasp all the essential details. Cancer is a condition where certain cells in the body begin to divide uncontrollably and spread into surrounding tissues. Normally, in our body, cells grow and divide in a controlled way. When they become old or damaged, they die, and new cells take their place. But sometimes, this balance is disturbed. Mutations or changes in the DNA of cells can lead to uncontrolled cell division, forming a mass of abnormal cells known as a tumor. Not all tumors are cancerous. Some are benign, meaning they don't spread. But malignant tumors can invade nearby tissues and even spread to other parts of the body through the blood or lymphatic system. This process is called metastasis. Now, you might wonder, what causes these normal cells to turn into cancer cells? This is where oncogenes come into the picture. Oncogenes are mutated forms of normal genes called proto-oncogenes. Proto-oncogenes are involved in normal cell growth and division. When these genes undergo mutation, they become oncogenes, which can push the cell to divide uncontrollably, contributing to the development of cancer. Think of proto-oncogenes as the accelerator of a car, helping the cell move forward at the right speed. But when they mutate into oncogenes, it's like the accelerator is stuck, making the cell keep moving forward without stopping, leading to uncontrolled growth. Another important set of genes in this context is tumor suppressor genes. These genes normally act as brakes, stopping cell division when needed or triggering cell death if the cell is damaged beyond repair. But when tumor suppressor genes are mutated, the brakes fail, and the cell keeps dividing even when it shouldn't. So, both oncogenes and the loss of tumor suppressor genes play major roles in the development of cancer. Let's now talk about the factors that can cause these genetic changes. Cancer can be caused by a variety of factors, including exposure to harmful chemicals called carcinogens, radiation, certain viruses, smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, and even some inherited genetic mutations. It's important to note that cancer is not a single disease but a group of diseases, and different types of cancer have different causes and characteristics. When it comes to treatment, cancer is challenging because it involves our own cells gone rogue. One major treatment approach is chemotherapy. Chemotherapy uses powerful drugs to kill fast-dividing cells, which include cancer cells. But here's the problem. Chemotherapy cannot distinguish perfectly between cancer cells and other rapidly dividing healthy cells in the body, such as cells in the bone marrow, hair follicles, and digestive tract. That's why patients undergoing chemotherapy often experience side effects like hair loss, nausea, fatigue, and a weakened immune system. Chemotherapy can be used alone or in combination with other treatments like surgery, radiation therapy, and immunotherapy. The idea is to either shrink the tumor before surgery, kill remaining cancer cells after surgery, or directly target widespread cancer that cannot be surgically removed. The drugs used in chemotherapy work in different ways. Some damage the DNA of cancer cells, preventing them from dividing. Others interfere with the machinery the cell uses to divide or block the nutrients the cancer cells need. One of the major challenges in chemotherapy is resistance. Over time, cancer cells can develop mechanisms to survive the effects of the drugs, making treatment less effective. That's why researchers are constantly developing new drugs and combinations to overcome resistance and improve outcomes. In addition to chemotherapy, targeted therapy has emerged as a newer approach. Targeted therapies are designed to attack specific molecules involved in cancer growth and survival. For example, some drugs specifically target the proteins produced by oncogenes or block the blood supply that tumors need to grow. Unlike chemotherapy, which affects all rapidly dividing cells, targeted therapies aim to minimize damage to normal cells, reducing side effects. Another exciting area is immunotherapy, which involves stimulating the patient's own immune system to recognize and destroy cancer cells. Normally, cancer cells can hide from the immune system or suppress its activity, but immunotherapy helps to break this disguise, making the immune cells attack the cancer effectively. Now let's connect this back to what you need to remember for your NEET and JEE preparation. Understanding cancer means knowing that it results from genetic changes that disrupt the normal balance of cell division and death. Oncogenes and tumor suppressor genes are key players in this process. Oncogenes drive uncontrolled growth, while the loss of tumor suppressor genes removes the brakes. Chemotherapy is a major treatment strategy, but it comes with challenges like side effects and drug resistance. Targeted therapy and immunotherapy represent advanced approaches aimed at improving treatment outcomes with fewer side effects. It's also important to appreciate the complexity of cancer. It is not just a simple result of one mutation or one factor. Usually, multiple mutations accumulate over time before a cell turns cancerous. This is why cancer often appears later in life, after decades of exposure to various risks. And because every type of cancer is different, treatments need to be carefully tailored to the specific case. As future doctors, scientists, or engineers, you may one day contribute to the fight against cancer, whether by developing new treatments, designing better diagnostic tools, or improving drug delivery systems. Understanding the biology behind cancer gives you a solid foundation to build upon in your future studies and careers. So, as you prepare for your exams, remember that cancer is more than just a topic in your syllabus, it's a real-world challenge affecting millions of lives. Knowing about oncogenes, chemotherapy, and the mechanisms behind cancer not only prepares you for your tests but also helps you understand one of the biggest health challenges of our time. Thank you so much for being a part of the Ask Prep community. We truly appreciate your time and dedication to learning, especially when it comes to mastering biology, a subject that's not only essential for exams like NEET and JEE. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends who are also preparing, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update.